Hello, Balboa Scholars, and welcome back to part 2 of our lesson. We are continuing to go over fast changes on Earth. We have talked about various changes on Earth that have caused destruction, that have caused chaos, that have caused changes in the landforms. And today we're going to further explore those changes. Before we get started, I would like for us to reread an important part of our lesson from on Tuesday. So let's focus on read them together. The surface of the earth is always changing. Some events like volcanoes and earthquakes change the earth quickly. Wind and water can cause fast changes or slow changes. Other natural events can also change the Earth's surface. So some of the things we want to focus on is realizing that wind and water are things that can cause changes to Earth's surface. We did go over 5 events, 5 changes, 5 natural disasters that happen on Earth's surface that will cause changes. Let's remind ourselves of those. I would like to show you a few pictures. The first one that we went over is an earthquake. So as you can see, an earthquake is a fast change that causes destruction to Earth's surface. It causes the land to change. How many of you have ever experienced an earthquake before? Many of you might have felt a very small one before at home, but maybe nothing like this. You could see the before picture and then after. Did you know that there was a large earthquake that happened in the city of Northridge? Balboa is in the city of Northridge. What do you notice about these pictures? Here's the before, here's the after. Do you see changes in Earth's surface? Do you see changes in the land? I'll go ahead and zoom in. What do you notice about the freeway? It has fallen due to the earthquake. These are fast changes that are happening on Earth. Next, we have a flood. This is also the same city, the same area before and after. Do you think these changes are causing life to be easier for us? Definitely not. You could tell that that car is trapped in the floodwater, can't get out. Many people get trapped in their homes. This also can cause destruction to property in somebody's home. A volcano, an erupting volcano. Remember yesterday or on Tuesday, we talked about these changes affect each other. So a volcano can possibly cause landslides. A volcano could possibly cause other destruction. You can see the lava. Remember, we talked about volcano and their explosions and how the lava flows down the sides of the volcano, and when it cools, what happens? It hardens into rock. These are very quick changes. Volcanic eruptions change the Earth's surface very, very quickly. They can cause floods. They can even cause earthquakes sometimes, tsunamis, various destruction. We have landslides. Landslides, like I mentioned earlier, are pretty easy to remember because it has the word land and slide. So technically, we see the land sliding down the side of a mountain or falling down. And this is often caused by heavy rain, earthquakes, or even volcanic eruptions. So the rain could cause the land and the soil to get very dense and loose, and then it slides down the mountain. So you could see, or the land slides down the hill. You could see that it's causing destruction to the roads, and cars are not able to go by. The last one is a tsunami. These look very scary. You can see that there was an ocean over here. This is the city, and the heavy waves have taken over. Oftentimes, these heavy waves are caused from volcanoes or earthquakes. It's kind of like a wall of water, and it happens very quickly, and the water rushes towards the land. You could see the cars that are under here. All of this has caused destruction. So those are the various changes that we went over. I do have a very interesting book that I wanted to share with you. This book is in my classroom library, and I was going over to see if anything that we've gone over is in here. And actually, there is a page about a tsunami that happened in Asia in 2004. So you could see that this fast changing on Earth caused the land to change. Tsunamis are large ocean waves made by earthquakes or underwater landslides. A tsunami hit the country of Asia in 2004. Let's read some of it. It says the earthquake formed huge waves that spread across the Indian Ocean. A giant tsunami reached the shores of many countries. It caused one of the worst natural disasters in modern history. So what it sounds like is that there was an earthquake that caused this horrible tsunami to destroy the land. And it affected many countries bordering Asia. All right, boys and girls, what we are going to work on today together is I would like for you to grab a piece of paper or grab a notebook or grab your whiteboard. You are going to make something we call a bubble map. A bubble map. So in the middle, you're going to draw a circle or a square or a diamond, whatever shape that you want, and label it Fast Changes on Earth. You can pause. Take a moment to do that. And you're going to have 5 bubbles or 5 circles that go around. If you need to pause, you can do that now. So the 5 circles are going to represent all of the fast changes that we have gone over. So we went over a volcano, earthquakes, tsunami, flood, and the landslide. So again, boys and girls, I have created my bubble map, our main idea, and we have our details. We can even draw. Our main idea, and we have our details here. We can draw our icons. This could also be changes over time. We notice that over time, these changes are happening quickly. These changes are happening very fast. So boys and girls, what you're going to do for your assignment today is you're going to complete your bubble map and you're going to take notes. I will upload a page that looks like this onto Seesaw. So if you are more comfortable adding your answers on Seesaw, you can do that as well. If you want to take notes and practice on your journal or in your notebook or on your whiteboard before you upload to Seesaw, you can do that as well. Your job is to write a fact or information for each of these fast changes. You can tell me what it is. You can tell me what it might do. You could even draw me a picture. I'm going to leave this up to you. You are going to be the scholar. You are going to be the one to decide. How do you want to tell your teacher what you learned about these fast changes on Earth? Boys and girls, we look forward to reading your papers and we look forward to seeing your beautiful drawings. I hope you have a great rest of your day and we will continue to work together, and I will see you next week.